Get this, nearly 27 million adults in the United States have a thyroid-related condition. Author Alice Branton is back to help us gain a better understanding of the thyroid and its function. Good morning, good to see you.
Good morning, thanks for having me.
This is your passion. In fact, issues with your own personal thyroid is what changed your journey.
Absolutely.
Let's start there because I think this is so interesting.
Yeah, so at 29 years old, I had gone from a small town in South Carolina to running all the North American operations for the world's largest handheld computer company. I had money, stock options, status, huge corner office, bigger than most people's apartments at the time. And I got exhausted. I didn't feel well. And it took the doctors a long time to figure out what was wrong with me. It was a thyroid disorder, and it's one of the most misdiagnosed. Fast forward to me, I ended up sitting in a little windowless room, afraid, alone, and a man walked in a hazmat suit, and he unscrewed this capsule, and a waft of liquid nitrogen comes off, and he says, take this pill, and if you throw up in the next 48 hours, call 911, it's hazardous waste. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is a choice I have to make. I have to either die today from this thyroid problem, I had an autoimmune thyroid disorder, or take my chances with swallowing this radiation. That is what changed my whole trajectory, why I started studying what is optimal health and wellness, why I created the global wellness company I run today, and what drew me into the research and the fascination with vitamin D, because it really is the key to helping out in all of these conditions. You know, your thyroid is this little gland at the base of your neck, but it is responsible for your endocrine system. It does so much in the body, and if it's not functioning properly, you run into all sorts of issues.
And I feel like it is, I mean, this is one of the biggest issues. I feel like doctors don't necessarily want to talk about it or treat it. I mean, it's difficult.
It's difficult, and there's no one specific test. There's ranges and symptoms that they have to look at. So it's often underdiagnosed or misdiagnosed, but you can see in yourself, your thyroid can be fast or it can be slow, and the symptoms depend on which way it's going. But brittle hair, your hair falling out, dry skin, problems in digestion, slow digestion or too fast digestion, weight gain that's unexplained or weight loss that's unexplained. All of those things can be part of thyroid. Mood, anxiety, depression.
Which I can understand why it can be difficult then to figure out what's going on.
It mimics so many other symptoms that are out there. But if something's off, it's definitely worth getting checked. And a lot of the thyroid disorders, they come from autoimmunity. There's Hashimoto's disease, which slows it down, or Graves' like I had, which speeds it up. It gave me rapid heart rate and all sorts of problems. But the long-term issue with that is that it slows down your cognitive function. It can give you osteoporosis. You can have so many issues. So you've got to get that checked. You should get it regulated. But one of the things that I want everyone to do is make sure they know their vitamin D, because vitamin D has been proven in science to help support the thyroid. It also is a key in helping to get rid of autoimmune disorders. So if you have enough vitamin D, you can alleviate a lot of these problems.
And this is why you're so passionate about it, because it really kind of came back to vitamin D for you, didn't it?
I had a deficiency. I had no idea, and it took me down a path I probably never would have had to go down if I had had the knowledge and the information.
Well, your passion and mission, again, this is what you do now. So for those watching today, they want to find out more. I know you have this great book as well. Kind of say what this is and how people can get their hands on it.
Definitely. It's called Vitamin D is the Key. This is, we talk about thyroid. This is one chapter in the book, and many other ways that vitamin D affects your life. And I'd love to give all the viewers in your audience a free copy of the ebook. They just need to go to alicebranton.com. They can see the research for themselves. They can go through that and learn how they can help empower themselves to become more healthy.
All right. Well, we look forward to seeing you again soon. We appreciate you being here today. And again, we'll make sure and put that info on our website as well.